Assalamualaikum. So my group will be presenting about Hershey's Kisses. So the Hershey company, also known as Hershey's, is an American multinational company and of course one of the largest chocolate manufacturers in the world. It also manufactures baked products like cookies, cakes, milkshakes, drinks, and many more. The Hershey Company was founded by Milton S. Hershey in 1894. So, long story short, in 1907, he introduced a new candy, bite-sized, flat-bottom, conical-shaped pieces of chocolate that he named Hershey's Kiss. At first, they were all individually wrapped by hands in a square aluminum foil. The introduction of machine wrapping in 1921 has simplified the process, while adding the small paper ribbon to the top of the package to indicate that it was a genuine Hershey product. Today, 80 million of the candies are produced daily. Now I will move to the next point, which is raw material. The raw material to make this product is milk, almond, cocoa powder, sugar, and also vanilla. For the main ingredients, the main raw material for this product is of course the milk. It is made with farm fresh milk. Every day, local dairy farms deliver thousands of gallons of milk to the factory in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It is what makes the chocolate taste better. Wanna know the fun facts about the fresh milk they're using? First, the fresh milk are from farms within 100 miles from the factory in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Second, more than 17,000 of cows are milked every day to supply the fresh milk for the Hershey's chocolate. And lastly, most of the cow that they are using is Holstein cows, which is known as the distinctive black and white markings. So for the next raw material is cocoa. The Hershey company sources cocoa from various growing regions around the world, and they are now committed to use 100% certified cocoa by 2020. And the next is almonds. They are a large buyer of almonds in North America, and their sourcing of the almonds are from California. Next is sugar. The source of sugar for the Hershey's Kisses chocolate are from the finest sugar plantation across southern US and also around the world. And lastly is vanilla. They only use natural vanilla flavor to deliver a smooth and also delicious Hershey's Kisses chocolate taste experience. And for that, I will let my friend to continue the presentation. Thank
Hello,
you.
my name is Ummi Fairuzah binti Muhammad Nizam, and I will continue for the third and the fourth process regarding to our product, which is Hershey. So, for the third process is how the chocolate is made. The ingredient for the chocolate is milk, sugar, and cocoa powder. There are only 3 main ingredients for this chocolate. So, let's move to the steps on how to make this chocolate. Firstly, the milk is delivered by the suppliers, and after that, the milk is being stored in a special silos. Silos is a vertical building, usually cylindrical shaped, and it is used to store the milk for this particular process. The second step is the milk is being combined with sugar, then the mixture is being condensed. The third step is mix the mixture of the milk and sugar together with the cocoa powder. And lastly, the mixture of the 3 ingredients will go through a concher. Concher is a machine that refines the mixture into a smooth and creamy texture. Now, let's move to the fourth process. The fourth process is the manufacturing process. Hershey Food Service helps manufacturers make their products irresistible with premium quality ingredients in user-friendly packaging. The manufacturing process will be according to these 3 steps, which is for the first step is when the mixtures has been molded into the desired shape, the chocolate, or as its name, the kisses, will be deposited onto a large conveyor belt that takes them into a cooling tunnel. In this cooling tunnel, it will make the chocolate become cool and not easily get melted. In this tunnel too, it will help in making the chocolate become firm, and it will ease the chocolate to be wrapped. Next, the chocolate will exit the cooling tunnel and head to the wrapping machine. In this process, the chocolate will be wrapped according to their satisfaction. The chocolate also will be wrapped with an aluminium foil that has been printed with their logos and also their names on it. The packaging of each Hershey Kisses consists of 3 basic components, which is the aluminium foil for the body, the parchment paper for the plum, and also the food grade ink for the labeling. The thickness of aluminium foil is 0.0035 inches, and it is a raw material bauxite, which is a clay like soil type, and it is mixed with caustic soda, which is lime and carbon. And for the parchment paper, it is made of paper pulp, which is a wood from trees mixed with water, bleach, and also silicone to coat the flattened sheets of paper pulp in order to give it the non-stick quality chemicals. And lastly, for the food grade ink, the ethanol mixed with synthetic resins to modify natural resin, and also mixed with the food color for the pigmentation. Lastly, the chocolate will be moved to the sorting machine where they are being packed into bags and boxes. At this point, the kisses will be packed into a big plastic which will be distributed to the customers. That is how the chocolate been manufactured and made. For these 2 processes, the company required few machines to make sure the chocolate is well made. That's all from me, thank you. Now, let's move to the 5th process.
Okay, so thank you to my friend. I will proceed with my point, which is logistic process and warehousing. Okay, so what we know about logistic process is the process of the shipment from the manufacturing to the warehouse is we are using the lorries. So all the shipment are using the lorries. The finished good is taken by truck that are processing from the factory, and then after that we are unload to the lorries to take to delivery to our warehouse. Okay, so transporting this product was mainly done by truck and ship, but human also play a huge role in this transport process. For example is humans job were to do such as load and unload product from truck and ship to okay, and then is if the lorries delivered to the warehouse, or our pod, human will take out the data to make sure that all the product order is in a right quantity. So next point is warehouse. Warehouse is where the place that we are stock all our finished goods to be placed before we are shipment to our wholesaler or retailer. So our warehouse is for distribute the chocolate to the customer, such as the retailer or wholesaler who is want to buy in a large quantity. They must come to our warehouse to buy it or order it, or they can just order it and then we do a shipment to their store. Okay, so as we know, the most important in our warehouse is to make sure all the stock is stay in a safety for a daily time. Okay, so we must make sure that all our stock is still maintain their texture, their product is still in a good quality to sell it to our customer. Okay, so we are manage our warehouse by forklift to take it from one place to another place, so it make it easier. And then after done, our storekeeper or warehouse keeper will checking the stock to make sure that all the stock are still in the same quantity before and after we have put it in our warehouse. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Alif Aiman, and I would like to present about transportation and customer. So, the next process in Hershey's company on develop of them chocolate to customer is transportation. In transportation, transportation actually is a key of logistic function of supply chain management, which run from supplier through the customer or stores. Transportation also help to send the items from the warehouse to the stores or wholesaler or retailer or to customer. This is help to give out the item to customer, so easily customer get from their nearest stores. Transportation have many types of transportation, such as air, water, road and rail, and many more. So Hershey use a road, which is using a truck to send their chocolate to the nearest warehouse, nearest stores or retailer that who need and who want them to sell their chocolate. So for example, they're using truck to send the chocolate to the nearest Tesco or retail shop and many more. The last process in Hershey's company is to the customer. So in customer process, customer easily can get their chocolate Hershey at the retailer or any other stores such as Tesco, Giant, and another retail shop at nearest their house. This will help them to easily to get their chocolate and buy it at the retail shop, so that them don't need to go to warehouse and enter to the warehouse hardly. So this can make the customer feel satisfied with the chocolate and the price at that Hershey provide to the customer. Last but not least, in conclusion, by end of this assignment, our team learn more about how the process of supply chain in Hershey companies, from the manufacturing to the end of supply chain process, which is the to the customer. So the customer will satisfy if they have a many of varieties that will come out more from the Hershey's company, and of course them will make a good reaction and feedback to the Hershey company. So that's it from our team. Thank you and bye.